Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. This is a custom 1v1 between Espeperant, Esperanto, and P0P0LIAKOV. So I don't think we've featured P0P0LIAKOV on the stream or on any of our casts before. So I thought we'd check it out. Also, I think I spotted Thomas Hyant had put up a video as I'm recording this. So you should probably go check that out. I think it's some gameplay and a replay review. Nartek is casting again, and I believe he has featured P0P0L IAKOV as well as many others. So go check out Nartek as well. You can find my subscriptions on the homepage of my YouTube channel, I believe. So this build looks familiar. Oh, he's stepping on the trees though. But yeah, so he's gone for a factory mechs, 3 P-gens with assistance from the first 2 engineers, and then he's building the rest of the mechs. Looks like he has some... Probably some of you use this mod. I don't know which it is though. Actually, is this Eco Manager? I know some people use it only for certain features. A lot of people don't use it for the, you know, the throttling, which is never very good in 1v1, I gotta say. But I know people use it. Keyser uses it as well for some other features that the mod has. So maybe this is some feature from Eco Manager. You can see where every mech he builds, upgrades, and then is paused. Not sure how useful it is, honestly. I don't think it really saves many clicks, honestly, but sure, that's just me. Getting some of the rocks here on the sides, important patches of rocks here. And a lab from Esperanto is coming exactly to these patches of rocks. Gets a shot away in the engineer, and now there's a mantis to defend. Mantis allows the lab to get away, so now he's going to be chasing for a long time. You see, in this situation, he can't abandon the chasing the lab because he still wants to expand this way, so he has to force the lab to run around. Unfortunately, bomber out. There's already an inti from Esperanto and a second halfway done. The bomber is a bit idle at this moment. This engineer protected. The lab does get taken out. That's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of a mistake there to allow the lab to die. You just have to give large orders across the map and you force a mantis to run forever. So this mantis now can turn around and look forward again. Ground fire next to the factory. I think he actually hit the inti with one bomb, killed an engineer. The other engineer is only damaged, hit by 2 bombs. And that's a decent bomber. 2 engineer kills. The damage on the inti is not probably going to make much difference. The AC from P0P0L IAKOV is extremely quick in moving across the map now. Doesn't go to the 4 mechs expansion. It takes the 2 mechs here, walks forward, takes another mechs, and then moves straight to this expansion. This engineer abandons his ideas of taking these mechs, goes for these ones instead. A smart move there. And now P0P0L IAKOV has to defend against the mantis, which have run around his commander and are now entering the expansion. The engineer goes down immediately. We have 6 mantis here, so not trivial to stop at this point. On the other side, Esperanto all alone. No wonder he has so many units in this area. He has none on this side of the map, and so he's going to lose 2 mexes here, and he's going to allow Mantis to get in towards the back of his base, which is less than ideal. Good fight for Esperanto here. And he's going to continue to deny this expansion. But P0P0LIAKOV mainly has to avoid this getting worse and letting Mantis into the back and around the sides of the map. As Esperanto moves across to the other side now. Something gone wrong with the mod here. This mex has not been upgraded. Oh, very nice fight there actually for P0P0LIAKOV. You can see Esperanto moving in a straight line. All of P0P0LIAKOV's Mantis shooting at the same target, which is exactly what you want. But nonetheless, he gets raided here. Looks like he will stop these Mantis again though. But he is taking damage, and the pressure is still coming. Oh, another raid. Looks like he might catch an engineer, although Esperanto saw those Mantis, so he could save this guy. But no, he does not turn back. Mantis in the very back of the base here, and they're running to the corner. And they already had an attack on order on the engineer. Engineer goes down. The Mantis will get cleaned up most likely. P0P0LIAKOV gets a PD here. He should have made some Mantis out of this factory instead of engineers, I would say, because then there's a couple of mexes here could be killed, a couple of mexes here as well. Esperanto takes this 4 mexes, well, destroys them, but much later than P0P0LIAKOV. Looks like Esperanto's had the worst of the opening. A bomber comes in, attacking mexes. Not sure how valuable that is. PD here. You can see Esperanto instead has gone for factories on the side here. Well, only one it seems. Cancelled the second one. He's got an edge built, as we say, edge built a factory onto this plateau. He's going to try to take this. But P0P0LIAKOV takes these mexes and then loses them again. At least loses some of them. And right now we've... Oh, hang on. These... Looks like... These 2 Mantis were not cleaned up. Oh, that looks like a bad air fight for our yellow player. Esperanto winning, and very bad micro from P0P0LIAKOV makes it even worse than it needed to be. A lot worse than it needed to be. Esperanto has so many units here. He could at this point run over this whole expansion and run towards the back, where we do have a PD and a factory will be complete very soon, but he needs to take his chances and do the raiding that's necessary here, because on the other side he's getting raided himself. Okay, the 4 mexes get run over, but the 2 are still alive. He will lose these 2. The factory is unlikely to go down, not likely to be a major target either. This PD already has 4 kills. The bomber is not attacking the PD, which is a big mistake. The bomber could have been attacking the PD this whole time. And now the PD has 9 kills. It's gonna get more. 10 kills. A PD costs 250 mass. It's now killed 544 mass worth of units. 12 kills, at least nothing's in range anymore. But it has got itself a veterancy. A lot of unnecessary damage taken to Esperanto's army. Esperanto's still lacking this back expansion. He really needs transport would be nice here, but well, it looks like Esperanto has had the middle, which is definitely a welcome thing for him. But he is getting raided there now. Forward factories and a PD seems strange. Seem very strange, honestly. I mean, a forward factories on open palms. The map is not too large already. The base is not too far away from each other, so making a load of forward factories, in my view, creates a target. Forward factory here, you know, for like 1 here, maybe 2 here, be fine if you actually aim to hold on to this. But in this position, I don't get it, to be honest. But P0P0LIAKOV has evacuated his forward position, of course, fearing the mantis swarms that might come for him. Also on T2 land already, which might explain some of the... Ooh. Good fight for Esperanto. Might explain his lack of units on the top side. Esperanto has not moved to T2 land. The bombers, very, very slow reactions to the bombers here. I gotta say, they're getting so many passes. Look at this, 40. What? This is almost full vet. It's gonna get full veterancy, isn't it? Let's see. 1,040 mass killed. I mean, that's absurd. That is absurd damage for a T1 bomber to get. I guess that maybe this is the bomber that killed the factory. There we go. A level 5 vet T1 bomber. 15 kills, over 1,000 mass killed. Insane. So that's definitely an issue. But P0P0LIAKOV really not reacting to the bombers almost at all. And the top side looks pretty vulnerable. I mean, he does have 3 rhinos out, which is quite a nice number. Also a rocket bot and a flak to protect him. Protect himself. Doesn't look like this factory over here is gonna do what's needed. 1 factory versus... I mean, look, there's so many engineers here already. The engineers got sniped by this Medusa. Now the Medusa is blocking anything from coming out of the factory with its AoE. A lot of mantis heading to the corner base. But there's only... Well, there are a few Medusa here. How many mantis will be wasted into the PD? That's the question. Looks like P0P0LIAKOV should be able to take the top plateau at least, but he's much later on the mexes than Esperanto is in the bottom. A lot of mantis walking into the ACU. Also, still bombers just flying around for free. Is the 15 kill bomber dead? Seems so. But there are many more bombers. T2 land army that we talked about is moving into the expansion. There's nothing to stop him. There is an ACU, but without any upgrades, he is feeling a bit scared, we should say. Oh, labs come out of the factory to try and snipe the Medusa. They do successfully snipe all the Medusa but 1, and now he's trying to reclaim this Medusa. This guy with a lot of kills on him. But lo and behold, there's another PD here. Because of course there is. The Mantis actually doing a good job against it. But I don't think they're going to survive, are they? Oh, the Medusa shot comes in at the right time. And the back expansion not looking too good, but a bomber coming in might be able to clean up most of what's here, especially if these Mantis don't move. If these Mantis don't move, we're going to see a real massacre. But P0P0LIAKOV taking back this expansion much later than Esperanto takes back his own. And with a big investment, there's a lot of army sent in that direction. Ow. Yeah, there we go. The bomber's going to clean this up. And there's going to be a decent amount of mass left here, so... Not sure how effective the attack was. Although now that I see the Mantis are on the move again, so... The bomber may take a little time. As the Mantis get more NG kills. There he goes. Uh-oh, no. Waste of a rocket bot. The rocket bot could have taken out the PDs, but now it is dead. I hope he doesn't waste all these units. Oh, it looks bad. Looks like he's gonna waste a lot of T2 land here. Okay, he's reacted. He did lose his flak though, as well as the rocket bot. And he's kind of in no man's land, so it feels like these units will get cleaned up and deposit some mass for Espeperant at some point. Not too many units on this side for P0P0LIAKOV. But, you know, he's learning on the job, getting some of his own bombers to spam all over Esperanto's army. Esperanto is moving to T3 land, so does he have any T2 units actually? Or did he skip T2 land completely? Looks like he skipped T2 completely. I don't see any land units at the Tech 2 stage. We do see a support factory coming up. Actually, that's quite strange. We see 3 support factories going to Tech 2. Which is not really what you'd expect when he's 90% of the way to T3 land now. He's gonna waste a lot of mass that could go into bricks and loyalists, into you know, rocket bots and things, which is not a great idea. Making one support factory I think is really would be totally normal, as that would that factory could be used to make flak and stealth and things that you don't want to occupy your T3 HQ with. But making 3 of them to make rocket bots and things doesn't seem all that great. T2 Air also coming up, and we're going to see a mass stall pretty soon, I guess. Eco looking pretty good for Esperanto. He's got 6 T2 mexes now. He is getting pushed hard though. This is the cost of a T2 of a T3 rush with no T2 land. He's gonna take damage. This is the perfect time for P0P0LIAKOV to move in and make this attack. Of course, the first T3 unit comes out and it's gonna get owned. Stands still for way too long. Takes a lot of Medusa fire and also Rhino fire. But honestly, it looks like it was mainly mainly Medusas doing the damage, but maybe this army gets cleaned up and turns into a mass donation very quickly. He's moving, not sure where he's moving to. That doesn't seem like the right place to go at all. But yeah, this is gonna get cleaned up completely. So patience needed here. This is the kind of situation where you kill the forward base and then you think, you know, you don't send the whole army through to try and run all the way around, or like you can send a few units, but save the bulk of the units, save the MMLs. Like why are the MMLs going in? Why are the rhinos going in? There's a lot of mass donated right on the doorstep here, when in reality he could have just raided 8 mexes and saved most of that army. He didn't have to continue moving in, as it's always likely that it's going to get cleaned up. So now he's moving T3 land as well. 20% there, so he's going to be quite a lot later than Esperanto, that's for sure. Storages, T2 mechs here. He might be well served by some more attack moves rather than move orders. You just give a move order directly into PDs there. Sadly. So PD over here, it's actually gotten a decent amount of damage done, which is strange. So we got Loyalists over here. P0P0L-IAKOV has the gun, and there's a ton of walls planned. So many walls. And these factories still live, the forward factories. Nice Medusa here on the cliff, denying 2 mexes forever. Not sure how these mexes died. Oh, the rhinos. These must... yeah, these are the rhinos from the back base. Here's one. Here's the other 2. Deny some mexes, but they leave 400 mass next to them. What a beautiful formation. And Brick hopping into a transport. This transport is just going to fly straight through the middle. That is disrespect. Look at the disrespect. If this actually lands, it's going to be very, very sad. Here comes... oh god. We have a flak here. Oh, what do you know? It's not landing. I mean, he reacted about as late as he could have, but he did react. Oh, a couple of rhinos dropped on the left side and making their way across. He is doing an attack move this time, but it may be attacking ground at some point. Let's see if the rhinos actually... yeah, rhinos doing good. Gonna get quite a few kills. On this side, the Loyalists have been building for a while now, and they're gonna run through the expansion. I mean, he could have just run it into the PD. He definitely should have, because now it's getting loads of free damage, when really it could have been run over easily. Already one Loyalist is down. Another is quite low on HP. So many rocket bots here. So many rocket bots. Could you imagine just a couple T1 bombers here would be brutal. Because the walls are just messing up their pathing. But they have cleaned up the entire army. There you can see. Over here, rhinos. Well, the rhino's gonna die, as the Medusa get at least one shot off when they come out of the factory before dying. So one rhino's down. Second rhino will also go down. Yep, there he goes. Does about 1,000 mass worth of damage before he goes down, so not the worst thing ever. But still, with some move orders, maybe he could have done even more. So 8 mexes here go down to the Loyas, and the Medusa and the PD goes down as well. But now bricks from our yellow player. We got a stealth mixed in. So we have 4 bricks. No Loyalists, so you can see just how much later the T3 land came out. Esperanto, though, I guess he's not really capitalized well enough on his T3 land, because he doesn't have that many units at the T3 stage. Now, he did waste one, break into the main base of his opponent. Lost 1 Loyalist here, so but still only has 7 T3 land units. Sorry about that. Where were we? Ooh, that's a good fight for P0P0L-IAKOV. Gonna catch a brick out. 3 versus 1. I like those odds. And the Medusa gonna drop super fast now. Gonna be a lot of wasted mass in those. Good scouting overhead to see what's in front of him, and should give him the go ahead to just continue pushing here, because it does have the superior firepower. Some T1 factories getting recycled from Esperanto, and he's making 2 factories into T3 support factories. And in the back base we have T3 mechs. Oh, T3 mechs for P0P0L/IAKOV at 85%. No. No. Oh no. Medusa took out 90% T3 mechs. And a T2 mechs here. Yep. Oh. Oh my god, that's so horrible. I mean, Jesus. Just Medusa, I don't know where. Well, I guess they came on that transport. That is insanely brutal. He should have a T3 mix like Esperanto does back here. Esperanto making a second one. But damn, that is extremely bad. And I gotta say, do not make your T3 mexes back here, like, especially if you have neither plateau. So it looks like this brick took the plateau from P0P0L/IAKOV as well. But like, especially if you don't have these plateaus here, do not make your T3 mechs at the back, because you can see, like, he can get to here probably with the transport before you spot it, before you do anything about it. Okay, P0P0L/IAKOV walking towards the main base with his brick army, which is very, very ambitious. Oh, TML in the middle, that's gonna go down. Looks like that was probably a T2 radar, that's also going down. But this brick army needs to leave. He has to get out of here because he's already donated a certain amount of mass here. That's his dead brick there, not the enemy's. And there's a lot of bricks chasing him. On this side, taking some damage. Oh, he lost a brick there to rocket bots as well. Okay, grouping up with more bricks. Looks like he's got all his bricks in the one place. But oh, this damage is absurd though. This is so bad. Also, he has this one upgraded 33%. Very bad formation from P0P0L/IAKOV. See this break out in front? Goes down really quickly. Esperanto takes minimal damage after getting the kill. And again, he's... Ooh. Okay, stealth and gun on this ACU. That's a bit dangerous, but there's not quite enough bricks, I mean, to make it... Oh no, this is really bad. We have way more bricks for Esperanto, and this looks like the game-losing move here. I mean, if losing the 90% T3 mechs wasn't game-losing, then this must seal the deal. He loses almost his entire brick army there, and Esperanto still has a substantial T3 army. All the reclaim is easily his, and that is surely that has to be the losing move. We have now 5 bricks spread all across the map. Esperanto with 14 bricks, one of them in the middle of nowhere, I guess, but well, it's in position to defend, I guess. The plateau, bit of a power stall as he finishes his second T3P gen, standing under a shield with his commander. And T3 air. We also have some trebuchets. So many Medusa. Why are there so many Medusa? It's so silly. Hang on, did he just lose Medusa? All of these decals from his own dead Medusa? 3 kills, 3 kills. 8 kills. oh my god, look at this. It's so ridiculous. Esperanto building factories down onto the low ground to spam more Medusa. Oh, huge waste of 2 trebs there. You can see all the masses disappeared though already. Random Medusa raids are doing crazy damage. Just random T1 stuff is being spammed and actually succeeding in doing damage like this. I mean, there was a brick sent here, but seems like mainly the the Medusa did the damage. That's another wasted brick, by the way. Medusa and bombers doing damage here. A huge amount of inties, but no useful air units at the moment. T2 air is coming. Finally, very late in the day for T2 air to come up. And back in the back base, we have 3 T3 mexes, and there's just nothing to defend. It's such bad positioning. I mean, I really dislike where people choose to put their most valuable economic buildings. Now there's Medusa and a strap bomber as well. But I mean, Medusa alone can kill this, because there's not even T2 tech to make PDs. There's no excuse, really, for that. Strap bomber that's in, kills a T3 mex and will escape. As a huge brick army controls the entire right side now. Bombers, a lot of T1 bombers coming in to defend. Oh, T2 drop. 2 bricks gonna land in the back base here. And that will surely kill everything. Assuming, of course, they don't just die to PDs. Well, P0P0LIAKOV calls GG. Oh, strap bomber took out some mexes in the main base as well. And yeah, at this point it was certainly over with 25 bricks for Esperanto. 4 T3 mexes. Another one on the way. A lot of power, a lot of production. T3 air. Esperanto wins. Not the most surprising result, but a good performance from both these guys. Hope you enjoyed the cast. Stay tuned for more replays, more games, more Supreme Commander. See you next time, guys. Have a good one.